two young men, crucial stages of their career. Probably Macklin could stand a defeat more than Moore, but you'd never guess it with what he's putting into this. Just a couple of signs in that round that his punches didn't have quite the snap. Then he seemed to pull himself together and get back to the powerful shots again. But the little clever clips that Moore was picking out from that tighter defence, that was impressive. That he used his experience in that round.
Second half of an enthralling British light middleweight title defence of Jamie Moore. And as Jim has it, absolutely dead level.
Yeah, well, even the punch stats had one punch between them. I've got nothing between them.
Under British rules, 3 judges at ringside tonight: Phil Edwards, Dave Parris and Richie Davis, who was telling us last week how excited he was just to be here. Would have bought a ticket, I think. That goes for a lot of us.
Well, this is probably the hottest domestic match in the country at the moment, probably of the year, and it's shaping up, could be fight of the year.
Uppercuts from Moore. They've given him a great deal of success over the years. Macklin wading away.
For the first time, Moore just finding a little bit of space to get his punches off. Not the same intensity in Macklin's work at the moment. He's standing at arm's length, which will suit southpaw Moore. Back he comes again, though.
Yeah, beautiful body shots. Just when he was looking disjointed, he comes on with another spurt. Fabulous, fabulous action. Oh, Macklin just fell back a little there.
He's still prepared to drive himself on. Moore still has that bit more control, but not coming out with quite so many punches in this round, Moore.
You can see how Macklin's worked on the body belt with Billy Graham, can't you? Side to side, but Moore comes out of the corner. This is a hard, hard fight, and who is the harder man?
There's a good right hand from Macklin. Moore felt that one. He actually dropped his hand so he could see where the next punch was coming from. He really felt that one. Turned him nicely.
Power from Macklin. On comes Moore again. Oh, this is thrilling and so brutal. Who is going to outlast who in there? Good work from Macklin. Into the 7th round. Coming on strong.
I've not seen such determination in a young man for a long time. I'm seeing Matthew Macklin tonight. But very tired as he goes back to the corner.
Crowd on their feet.
Okay, that's enough water. Give me that cold water. I need that cold water.
Was that a round that has taken a good deal out of Jamie Moore?
Well, that right hand certainly did. Good body shot. And that was the kind of glancing blow. That was the thumping shot. Just seemed to catch him on the ear. He dropped his hands there. He wanted to see where the next punch was coming from. Whereas normally he would cup his hands round his ears and duck and dive. I think that one stunned him, but he come back with good stuff. But another round where Macklin put so much into it.
Jamie Moore breathing very heavily in the blue corner, but look at Matthew Macklin firing himself up. Johnny Nelson said in his preview, will it come down to who wants it most? A physical battle to rival any in Britain this year. Macklin
rubbing the head in a little bit there. But the referee It's a rough fight, so I think he's quite happy not to be interfering too often.
The sweat pouring off the dark green trunks of Matthew Macklin and also the red of Jamie Moore. Remember, Macklin only ever been 10 rounds once against Andrew Facey when he was defeated. Moore has been 12 rounds once, but he's trained more for this sort of championship distance.
Well, for the first time, Moore just using a little half step back, making Macklin miss wildly and countering. I wonder if we'll see some more of that. Macklin tired, he's on unsteady legs because he's tired, stumbling here and there. Moore could exploit that.
Good uppercut from Matthew Macklin, who's been sparring with Brian McGee, the Irish southpaw, to tune him up for Jamie Moore. Only ever fought one southpaw before Moore as a pro.
I think Moore should be thinking about initiating more attacks. He's on his back foot a lot, and these close rounds maybe just sway it against him because Macklin is putting so much into this. Good shot.
Look at this from Matthew Macklin. Tries to turn southpaw. He is so fit and
that was
so
a good left hook. That was a shaker. That caught him high in the head. That has stunned him.
Jamie Moore in a spotted brother again. He tries to come back, great left, cross from Moore, and now Macklin is wobbled.
Yet Moore come back with a lovely left hook to just stop Macklin in his tracks. See, both boys are so tired now, so obviously these hard punches have more of an effect.
Single shots from Moore into the body, but it's this work rate, this relentless style of Matthew Macklin.
It's incredible. I don't think I've seen a fighter so fired up. He's taking the punches, coming right through the pain. Just will not be denied. Whatever Moore has come up with, Macklin has never been deterred, just keeps coming.
Yep, he gets caught, but he just walks forward. Another terrific round.
Get it back. That was his last fling, Jamie, you know it now. Come on, this is your cycle. You go back home with this cycle.
Oliver Harrison trying to G up his man.
Well, just when you think Matthew Macklin should be beginning to flag, he comes out with a burst of punching like that. Solid shot which really troubled Moore, caught him high in the head, just seemed to rob him of his senses momentarily. Then he come back with a beautiful left hook of his own, just to steady. There it was, and he caught him with another one. But Macklin just prepared to take whatever pain comes his way. He is so fired up. What a fight this has turned out to be.
Matthew's brother Seamus, who's just behind us, is biting his nails. He's only 18, but he's got his life savings on his brother winning. Matthew says it's not very much, but the thought that counts. More fighting for his family. Son Mikey on the waistband of the trunks, and his wife Colleen, who's pregnant again. They've got to just dig in now, so much.
Well, the first move of the round from Macklin was a tired-looking move. He's stumbling forward. It's as though he hasn't recovered in the minute's respite between rounds. He just stumbled into Moore. Is the pace going to tell on him? It's been an incredible pace he's set.
Billy Graham looking on, a bit more concerned, and good work on the inside, up against the ropes from Jamie Moore. And now Macklin is swaying. How about this, Jim?
This has been an incredible pace.